Hey, love. Tonight, I find myself standing on the edge of what feels like one of the hardest decisions I've ever had to face in my life. This isn't just a simple choice, it's a moment that has the potential to change everything, for better or for worse, in ways that I can't even fully predict. It's overwhelming to think about. The weight of this decision hangs over me in ways I never anticipated, and I can't seem to shake the anxiety that fills me as I stand here on the brink of this new chapter. It's not just about the immediate consequences, it's about how this decision could echo throughout the rest of my life. The path I'm about to take feels massive because if it doesn't go as planned, the consequences could be far reaching and devastating in ways I can't even imagine right now. I think about what could go wrong, and my heart races uncontrollably. It's the fear of the unknown that makes this so difficult, the fear of what could come next, the fear of the messiness, the difficulty, the pain that might follow if things don't unfold in the way I hope. The thought of that makes me feel like I'm standing on the edge of a cliff, unsure whether the ground below will catch me or if it'll fall into the unknown. I keep thinking about the risks, about how much is riding on this one choice, and it's overwhelming to say the least. But deep down, I also know that I've reached a point where there's no turning back. This is it, the moment I've been dreading, the moment that will shape the course of my future. And no matter how scared I might feel inside, I have to face it head on. This isn't something I can hide from or put off any longer. The time has come for me to make this decision, and even though it terrifies me, I know it's the right thing to do. More than anything, I need to share what's on my heart with you. Please give me these next few minutes to truly open up, because I need you to understand just how significant this moment is for me and why this decision is so important. I need you to know why it's weighing so heavily on my mind and heart. I need you to understand that this decision isn't made lightly. It's not something that I can just do without really thinking it through, because it carries so much weight emotionally, spiritually, and practically. This isn't something I can navigate alone, and that's why I'm turning to you. I need your understanding. I need your support. I need your trust to get through this. And most of all, I need you to know that this decision is coming from a place of deep love. Love for you, love for the life we are building together, and love for the future we are working so hard to create. The truth is, I've made the decision that tonight, I will end my relationship with my family. I never thought I'd have to make a decision like this. It's something I've struggled with for a long time, something that's weighed heavily on my heart for months, maybe even years. This isn't something I'm doing out of anger or resentment. It's not about holding grudges or placing blame. It's not about punishing anyone for how things have turned out. Instead, this decision is rooted in a place of love, a deep and unwavering love for you and for the life we've been building together. The reality is that my family has never fully accepted the bond we share. They've never understood the depth of my feelings for you or how much our relationship means to me. Instead of supporting us, they've actively tried to stand in the way. Over and over again, they've made it clear that they would rather see us apart than see us happy together. And that has broken my heart. It's been one of the most painful realities to face because it feels like no matter how hard I try, no matter how much I want to bridge the gap, they can't seem to accept our love for what it is. I've tried everything in my power to fix this. I've reached out, I've had conversations, I've done my best to show them that what we have is real, it's beautiful, and it's worth celebrating. I've poured so much energy into trying to get them to see beyond their judgment, beyond their fears, and accept that our love is worthy of their respect and support. But despite all of my efforts, they've refused to let go of their disapproval. And now, I find myself at a crossroads. I've done everything I can, and yet I've hit a wall. The emotional toll this has taken on me is overwhelming. It's exhausting, and it's left me with no choice but to face this difficult reality. If I truly want our relationship to have a chance to grow and thrive, I need to make a painful decision. I need to leave behind the people who've been a part of my life since the very beginning. Even though it breaks my heart, I know this is the only way forward. This is not an easy choice. I know it will hurt. It already hurts. But deep inside, I also know that this is the only choice that will allow us to grow and thrive the way we deserve. You deserve to feel secure in our relationship. You deserve to know that what we have is free from the shadow of judgment, rejection, and disapproval that has loomed over us for far too long. You shouldn't have to question your place in my life. You shouldn't have to feel the weight of my family's judgment or the burden of their disapproval. What we have is real, and it's worth fighting for. I won't pretend I'm not scared. I'm terrified. I'm scared of how my family will react when they realize I've made this choice. I'm scared of the difficult conversations that will follow. I'm scared of what this will mean for my future, for our future. The unknown is daunting, and the idea of moving forward without the approval or support of the people I've leaned on my entire life feels like stepping into unfamiliar territory. But even in the face of that fear, I can't ignore the flicker of hope that's guiding me through. It's the hope that our love is strong enough to withstand the challenges ahead. It's the belief that what we have is worth fighting for, even if it means walking this path without the approval of those I once relied on. This is our time now. A time to prioritize what truly matters. A time to take control of our happiness and our future. I'm ready to take this step, no matter how much it costs, because I know it's the right choice for us. I believe in us, and I believe in the life we are building together. This decision isn't easy, but I know it's necessary. We deserve to live a life that's free from the weight of other people's expectations. We deserve to build a future that reflects our love, our values, and our dreams. And so, I am choosing to move forward with you, no matter what the cost. Now, let's talk about your finances. Right now, I can see that your financial world is flourishing, and I want you to understand that this success didn't happen by accident. It's all because you've made the conscious decision to focus on the right parts of your life. You've chosen to be present with yourself, to nurture the relationships that matter most, and to invest your energy in passions that bring you joy. You've made these intentional decisions, and they are beginning to pay off in ways that you may not even fully realize yet. By focusing on what truly matters, you've laid the foundation for lasting abundance and stability. You've taken the time to reflect on your values, to assess what is important to you, and you've made the decision to align your actions with those values. You've realized that what really matters isn't just money, but living a life that feels true to who you are. It's about building relationships that nurture your soul, investing in things that bring you joy, and creating a life that feels authentic. This shift in mindset and priorities has opened up new doors for you, ones that you never even knew existed. It's allowed you to grow not just financially, but emotionally as well. As you've worked on yourself, as you've invested in your personal growth, you've created a life that feels balanced and fulfilling. You're aligning yourself with the kind of success that is rooted in peace, happiness, and authenticity. The decisions you've made are guiding you toward a better future. You're creating a life that isn't rushed, that isn't driven by fear or scarcity, but one that is built slowly and steadily with intention. You've come to realize that true wealth isn't just about numbers in your bank account. It's about the richness of your experiences, the depth of your relationships, and the sense of fulfillment you get from doing what you love. Your unique talents, your interests, and your passions are a big part of what's driving this growth. By embracing who you are, by continuing to nurture your skills and pursue your dreams, you are ensuring that your financial success is tied to what you love, to what you are passionate about. This isn't success that's rushed or forced. It's unfolding naturally, one step at a time, in a way that feels steady and right. Trust in this process. Trust that everything you're doing is leading you to a life of lasting fulfillment, both financially and emotionally. You're building something that will stand the test of time, something that will bring you joy, peace, and stability for years to come. Keep going. You're on exactly the right path.